And as we do every year, we give you an annual report of what's been going on with the city's Parks and Recreation Department, as well as what's coming up. And with that, I'd like to introduce our chair, Nancy Tribble.
Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you. Good evening, City Council members. Our picture on the front page are the participants of last year's first Cops and Robbers Fun Run. So which is coming up. I would encourage you all to get involved and walk or run or skip or hop, whatever you'd like to do. These are our members. We have Justin Minden from 2014. I've been on the commission since 2009. Damon Burton. We have Susan Steele, Susan Peterson, who is a new member, Ted Kishaw. We have Robbie Cooper, Sarah Zaski, and Mark Heinlein. Our Parks and Commission mission statement is, this department, in partnership with our citizens, enriches Moscow's quality of life by providing well-designed and properly maintained parks and recreational opportunities for all citizens. Services include the development and maintenance of parks and community forestry, recreational sports facilities, aquatics, playgrounds, trails, open spaces, and city office buildings, in addition to offering a vast array of individual and group recreation programs. What's been happening? Well, as we all know, the exciting opening of May 17th of our downtown public restrooms in Friendship Square, and I'd like to thank the entire community and the City Council for support on that. Thank you. We are continuing to review and recommend for official name of Morgan's Orchard Park, the renewal of Phillips Farm lease agreement to Latah County, Moscow Charter School and the use of the Herc Center. We participated in annual Parks and the Facilities tour, and we're always exploring for the suitable site for another community garden. That's one of our goals. Our other community garden has done so well. We're looking for one on another part of in Moscow. Man and information table at the farmers market, and the Palouse Prairie School is on hold as far as pathways because I believe they're continuing to look for a new location. Reviewed and supported staff proposal for Moscow's first pickleball court, which is located in Mountain View Park. I encourage you to go play if you haven't. We are continuing review and recommendation for playground equipment for Indian Hills Park and council consideration. The construction is currently underway as I speak. We've changed the name from Blackbird Crossing to Blackbird Station. The staff with the proposal to phase development of the Mountain View Park Horseshoe Courts facility. We continue to host an information table at Farmers Market, and we're currently exploring the feasibility of a Parks and Recreation Foundation as ongoing monitoring to the off-leash area for Mountain View Park for all of our dog lovers. Any questions or thoughts on what I've talked so far?
Questions for Nancy. Walter.
Yes.
Nancy, a while back, y'all were involved in the last item on that bullet list in terms of having apparently received some comments or complaints about the off-leash area.
Yes.
What's the recent story?
We've continued to work with the folks that are very active in taking their dogs to continue monitoring. It's just been cleanup. There was concern that the cleanup after the dogs would not happen, and so we've tried to keep a very open and approachable atmosphere at our commission meetings, and we've encouraged people, if they're still finding that an issue, to please bring it to us. And we do have signs that talk about cleanup afterwards.
I'll make one I want to make one comment on that, Nancy. I spoke to a lady 2 weeks ago, and there was herself and a group of others that went out there and did a bang-up job on cleaning it up. And she told me one of the problems that surfaced actually after school started this year, so that's something that we need to get out to these university students, and we got a whole journalism class here it could be great to get the word out on campus about that, because that's a part
project.
for everyone out there. So
Yes, it is.
just thought I'd throw that out there. Walter, I'll go back to you.
So do you feel it's better than it was, or get it about the same or worse, or can you tell?
We haven't heard any additional negative responses since it first started. So that's really the only way we're going to be able to monitor is have our citizens come to us. As of now, I'm going to say it's better, but we are certainly open and would like to address it if it's not.
I have a question for Nancy.
Jim.
Yes.
Nancy, we're in a new fiscal year now, and as of today, we'll be refunding people who donated money for the bike pedestrian bridge on 3rd Street.
Okay.
They'll be getting a refund, and I've kind of advanced the idea with Dwight that maybe we could approach those people about maybe transferring that donation to the Blackbird Station so we could
Sure.
finish that project. If that's something you haven't been able to consider, that we're able to do so now because we're in the new year and those funds will become available to
Those would be much appreciated to continue the development of the Blackbird Station. Thank you very much, Jen.
Well, thank you, Nancy, and as always, our commissions always do a wonderful job. And
Thank you. Oh, I have a couple more here, too.
well, I thought you were ending this, so I thought-
I
thought
wanted to
this
give
was
you an
question.
opportunity to, I didn't want to just rush it through. I wanted you to definitely ask any questions. So this is the pad for the safety tiles for the Indian Hills Park Playground. We're very excited to get this underway. And here's the pathway to the playground, which is under construction. And just our upcoming, for 2018 issues and projects, we will be continuing the implementation of the 2013 Parks and Recreation Master Plan, as well as the development for the Parks and Recreation Master Plan update for 2019. We will continue with our annual report on the Youth Scholarship Program, of course, open for any recommendations. Updates to the City Parks and Facilities Historical Guide continues, as well as the playground equipment for Itani and Milton Arthur Park development. Hopefully, we'd like to look at a possible future dog park, as we're such a dog-friendly community, and our existing dog park just gets worn out. I know people would like to see another one, as well as a possible future edible forest, and continue the feasibility for Parks and Recreation Foundation. Any additional questions?
Now, one thing I will say, parks and all the different things we're doing in parks, is a continued effort. We just keep moving forward and keep moving forward and keep moving forward. And that's how we have to do it in order to achieve where we're going. And we're making great progress.
Well, it's really a team effort, and we appreciate all the input and your commitment
Absolutely.
to our commission. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nancy, very much. Thank you, Dwight.